Good evening, everybody. It's now time for another DVD update for today, September 14th, 2018. And before I do show the DVD, for any of you that are living in the Merrimack Valley, for those of you affected by the gas fires, I understand, and that's what you're going through. Well, but when you do watch this video, I'm sure that this will cheer you up. Anyways, getting back to business here. On the DVD that I have to show, I got this back at Target in Salem, New Hampshire, back on the 4th, which was also the day it came out to home media. And the DVD I have to show, I'm showing this because this was one of the biggest movies that was ever made this year in terms of documentary films. And I bet you know what this is. Yes, this is it. This is the DVD of Won't You Be My Neighbor? 4 stars is given by the Washington Post. Host, now, the big documentary film about Mr. Rogers. This was created by the same person that won the Oscar for the documentary film 20 Feet from Stardom. I think his name is Morgan Neville. That was the filmmaker. I may not be sure, but anyway, I'll show you the spine and the back. Let's see. A masterpiece, one of the year's best and kindest films, as stated by Pete Hammond of Deadline. Yep, it is. Yep, I did get the name right. It's listed on the back in the description. So yes, it is Neville. And on the back, you see all these photos of Mr. Rogers and for his time throughout the show, including inside his television house, and one where he holds the puppet of Daniel Tiger, and one where you see King Friday, and of course the memorable scene from Francois Clemens's final appearance on the show back in 1993. As his Officer Clemens character. So, this is a great documentary. Kind of surprised they rated this PG-13, though. It probably should have been a PG rating would have made more sense, since this would be a documentary that parents would watch with their children, given how much children enjoyed watching Mr. Rogers when they grew up, just like I did when I was younger. Anyway, let me show you this. Now I'll open it up, and there's nothing, no description, but here's the disc. It's on a standard blue disc. Which greatly matches the cover art, because much of the cover art is blue in this DVD. So, for those of you who haven't already got this yet or haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend you go out and buy it. Won't You Be My Neighbor is a really great documentary. This was the best documentary film ever made this year. And if Won't You Be My Neighbor ever gets nominated for the Oscar for Best Documentary Feature, I have a high feeling that Morgan Neville will win again. Again, this documentary will win if it gets the nomination, because overall it's a great documentary and I highly recommend it, especially to all you Mr. Rogers Neighborhood fans out there. And there we go. That about wraps it up for my DVD update for today. And to end it, just like Mr. Rogers always said, you always make each day a special day. You know how, by just you being you. There's only one person in the world like you, and people can like you exactly as you are. Indeed. Thanks for watching, have a good night, and I'll be back next time. So long, television neighbors!